Miss Kesey, I would like to start with your abduction.
4 men made me open the safe. They took me as a hostage.
Were you able to see anything at all through the blindfold?
No.
The film is The Town.
You okay?
Just having a bad week.
The 2 leading men about town, Ben Affleck
Why don't you let me buy you a drink?
and Jon Hamm. Good guys and bad guys, cops and robbers.
There are over 300 bank robberies in Boston every year. Most of these professionals live in a 1 square mile neighborhood called Charlestown.
Affleck not only stars in the film, he's also the film's writer and director.
My mother moved away, my father, he don't get out much.
Hamm is best known for his role as Don Draper on Mad Men.
You dummies shot a guard. Now you're like a half-off sale of Big and Tall. Every cop is in line.
I had read a very, very early version of this script with another director attached and another kind of production team attached and another package attached, and was sort of lukewarm on the project and thought, I don't know, and what is this really? And when Ben signed on and rewrote it and made this script the incredibly tight, kind of taut thriller that it is now, and got rid of a lot of the other stuff that was at one point in the script, and really adapted this story into something that it became, and signed on to direct it, it was tremendously appealing.
Fortunately, though, for you, this guard has miraculously clung to life. Now, if it were up to me, and they gave me 2 minutes and a wet towel, I would personally asphyxiate this half-wit so we could string you up on a federal M1 and end this story with a bag on your head and a paralyzing agent running through your veins.
As soon as I realized, and I was a massive fan of Gone Baby Gone, and realized that this guy is a wonderfully talented filmmaker, had not met him, didn't know him, didn't have any real relationship with him, but desperately wanted to work with him based on his work.
But I did want to say one thing. You're here today so I could personally tell you that you were going to die in federal prison. And so are all your friends. No deal. No compromise.
That was when I said, yes, please, like, pick me. Please pick me. And I was very fortunate enough to be picked.
Looked around the block, there's no cars, no vans around, nothing.
Maybe we're too early. Too late.
Guys, let's go. I want the street clear. Come on, get these people out of here. Let's go.
After he was picked, Jon spent a good deal of time out on the town.
We hung out with quite a few, Ben and I hung out with quite a few law enforcement officials in Boston, and what those guys do is an amazingly difficult job, and they do it diligently, and they do it professionally, and they do it with great honor and great focus, and they protect us from bad people, and it's really nice. It was nice to play a part of somebody who is very much on the side of good.
Guys, get the plunger!
The Town is wall-to-wall action, and that meant it was non-stop calling the action for actor and director Ben Affleck.
I know just from my experience being sort of the lead of a television show and the pressure that brings, to be the lead of a film and also direct it and also have to do prep and post and all the things that come in and write it. He's a wickedly intelligent individual, and that comes through, I think, in his work, in his filmmaking, in his acting, and in his presence on the set. He's a wonderful leader, he was a wonderful director, he was wonderful to work for, he was wonderful to work with, and I would do it again in a heartbeat.
Action!
Starring with Ben Affleck in The Town gave Jon Hamm a break from playing one of the most popular characters on television.
Stop shooting!
You know, I love my day job, honestly. Like, I love playing Don Draper. I love working on our show. I am incredibly lucky to be a part of that, and I love it. And I love going to work.
Action!
But part of being an actor is playing other things and doing other things, and I'm incredibly fortunate to get the opportunity to do that, not only just with this particular feature, but with 30 Rock and with, you know, when Jimmy Fallon asked me to be a part of that opening number, I jumped at the chance because it's fun. You know, it's fun to do what we do, and we're very often very lucky to do that.
Don Draper is a role of a lifetime, but Jon is confident it's not taking over his life.
Fortunately, I don't necessarily get so much of that. I can walk down the street and look like I look, and people don't immediately identify Don Draper because I do look significantly different on the show than I do in real life, and I feel like that's a good thing. I'm very comfortable and capable of leaving that character at work and going home and then living my life. We have a very relatively short shooting schedule, so we go for about 4.5 months in the summertime, and then we're done. And it's as I said, I love playing the character. I love going to work. I'm very proud of our show, but I'm also very excited to get to do opportunities like this as well.
She's the one person that can give us the feds. She didn't see anything. Get that in your head.
This is the not screwing around crew. So find me something that looks like a print, because this not screwing around thing is about to go both ways.
I want to go with you.
I'm leaving with somebody else.
Before we get jammed up, we're all in court on the street.
Go, go!
I'll see you again, this side or the other.